Hi, I'm Stuart. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back. Thanks for viewing my video. In this video, I give my review of I Woke Up Dead at the Mall by Judy Sheehan. This book is a YA mystery. It's told in the first person by Sarah. She wakes up dead at a mall. She's 16. She was serving as a bridesmaid at her father's and stepmother's wedding. She learns she's at the Mall of America. Teens who are murdered in New York City wind up at the Mall of America. There is an extra floor for the dead teens. Sarah does not know who murdered her or why they did it. The teens need to come to terms with the fact that they were murdered and that they're dead so that they can move on. There is a death coach who helps them do this. Sarah bonds with some of the other teens. She meets a boy who she has a mutual attraction with. The teens are sent back to the living to view their funerals. They have one day they can be sent back to a place of their choosing to try to finish any unfinished business. For the most part, they can't interact with the living. They can't affect things, but each of the teens has one talent that they can change things, affect things amongst the living. They each do have a special power that they can use to affect things in the world of the living. Each of the teens has a bracelet. When they put it on, it turns red. It has to turn clear for them to be able to move on. That indicates that they have come to terms with things, with their situation. If the teens are unable to move on, they become mall walkers on the extra floor. They're forced to relive the final moments of their life. This could go on for decades or more before they get another chance to try to come to terms with their death and move on. The story goes from there. I like Sarah as a heroine. I like the supporting cast. I like the resolution of the mystery of who killed Sarah and why. There is some slightly graphic spice, and there is some discussion of sex. The murder of the teens are described and they are somewhat graphic. One of the living characters suffers some medical trauma. The description of the aftermath of death does not jibe with traditional religions. I really like this book. I recommend it if you want to read a good YA mystery with a engaging heroine and a good supporting cast. If any of the concerns I mentioned are a problem for you, you may not want to read the book. I really liked it a lot. I rated it 4 stars. I would be interested to know if you've ever read this book or a book like it, or if you think it might be something you're interested in. If you'd like to let me know, please add a comment. If you can't think of anything else to comment, please add an emoji. Perhaps a walker for the mall walkers these characters might have to become, or an emoji of your choice. Hope you're having a wonderful reading week. I hope you're having a wonderful week in general. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe. Please hit the bell to get notified when I upload future videos.